Hello. What are your thoughts on transsexual women not being allowed into women's spaces? Um, I really don't even know what to say on this, except for the fact that I believe personally that transsexual women should be allowed into women's spaces because after all women should be allowed into women's spaces. If there's a space where the rules are no men allowed, okay. But I believe personally that no men allowed means no cisexual men allowed, nor transsexual men. And I believe that transsexual women should be allowed into women's only spaces. I know that women's only spaces run by women younger than like 35-ish, or I would put it somewhere around 1975, are run by people who we know are third wave feminists. These people are actually very, very nice to transsexual women and see transsexual women as one of their own. So transsexual women are allowed into women's only spaces run by third wave feminists. And I would suggest for transsexual women to support third wave feminism in winning rights for transsexual women, because third wave feminists are fighting for us. Um, so, like, if you can find, like, a space run by, like, a woman in her 20s or so, I would suggest you join that, because chances are she's going to advance your rights as a woman. Feminist Thing, for instance, has great articles on transsexual women, and trying to reach better status and trying to live, they're trying to fight for us to live better lives, better quality of life, and I think personally this is a great thing, and I think all of you should rally to get transsexual women included in every woman's space. It's a fundamental right of transsexual women. The second waivers always say that transsexual women are nothing more than men trying to sneak into women's spaces. And they say that we're not women because transsexual women being born with male privilege are somehow better than cisexual women not born with male privilege. But in reality, transsexual women were born female, and most transsexual women never even ask for the male privilege. The second waivers, most of them are like in their 60s or older now, used to say that the transsexual men want nothing but to usurp male privilege. Again, this is wrong. Transsexual men want nothing more than to live their lives and be seen as men, same way the transsexual women want nothing more than to live our lives and be seen as women. And I'm really, 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 really just turned over my top right now about what at least the old second waivers used to believe. See like ads and stuff all the time, and it says okay, like you'll see like things that say like for women only, or 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 for instance like women's, you know, right? It would say like women's art class or something like that, and or women's book club, and I'm thinking when it says women's art class or women's book club or for women only, are transsexual women included in that definition, or would a transsexual woman upon discovering her status be denied entry into it? And what I find more sexist is that for any of the men's only spaces that still are truly men's only and not gender neutral, would they actually allow transsexual women but not birth women, which I find would be very, very, very invalidating. Um, Why can't transsexual women be allowed into women's only spaces but be excluded from men's only spaces? Thank God that young transsexuals do actually support. Yeah, I mean, young feminists, third-wave feminists actually do support transsexual women as their own, and do see transsexual women as actual women, and will fight for the rights of transsexual women as actual women, just as she will fight for the rights of any other woman. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna say here, and that'll be it.